Hey, if you're watching this, this is a recorded playthrough of Doors. This is my commentary section, and I'm basically just going to go through and tell you some of the basics of Doors. So some things you can do in Doors is obviously open doors. Some are key doors, in which case you have to find a key. The key at level 1 always spawns at the key rack. It doesn't spawn anywhere else. And you can also open drawers, which gives you a number of different items, such as lockpick, which basically skips the key room, pills, which gives you a sprint burst, a lighter, which is a source of light, and a flashlight, which is another source of light, but it's way better than the lighter. Okay, so this first monster right there, that's eyes. If you see a purple light, do not look at it. It will very quickly start hurting you, and if you keep looking at it, it will kill you. The eyes do disappear after you open a door, though, so don't worry too much. And, yeah, that's basically the first monster encounter. What to do if you do get hurt is to search in drawers for band-aids. Band-aids give you a little bit amount of health, but it's enough for you to be certainly good, you know, on health. What was that? That right there was Rush. Rush spawns whenever the lights flicker, or you just hear him coming by down the hallway. What I did there is I opened a door before I went to a locker to avoid Rush. This also gives me an advantage because it opens the door beside that door. I don't recommend doing that if you are new, but if you're pretty okay, I do recommend doing that to save some time. That right there was a painting room. You just, you know, swap the paintings and make sure they, you know, do the right shape, are in the right shape. That was Rush right there. I'm not going to risk going down there because it's way too, risky. Yeah, that's basically most of the monsters that can appear is Eyes and Rush. Those are two of the most common monsters, but there are some others that are pretty annoying. One thing to do is always to search for Screech after you go in, after you're done going through a dark room. Reason why is because Screech can do a lot of damage to you if you don't look at him. That's basically how you avoid Screech, is by looking at him. Right there, I just completely destroyed Screech because he was stupid, obviously. This room is very useful because it gives you a lot of items. If you're very low on health, I recommend going through every single one of those drawers just to find a band-aid, because, yeah, they're pretty annoying. It's pretty annoying to have low health, is what I mean. This room is a key room, so I just try to find the key. Sometimes the key can spawn in drawers, sometimes the key can spawn literally anywhere, just like on the floor, or anywhere in that room, or even in the hallway of that room. I try to do the rush glitch here, and it works, getting me through another room. That also helps just to know the way if you're like in a dark room. So if the next room is like a dark room and you don't want to deal with that dark room, Rush will literally just open the door for you, which is awesome. This is another lever room. If you don't know how to get through those, you just try to find the lever in literally anywhere. There's like so many different spawning points that you can go through. Right there is Eyes. These eyes don't really do anything yet. They're just a warning for the next chase. Don't worry about flickering lights too much if you see them, because Rush cannot spawn through flickering lights if these guys are around. And here we go. Here's the first Seek Chase. Now, for the corridors, what I usually do is I look one way and then move the other. So if I look at a door and it's not blue, I just move the other way and then look at that door and see if it's blue. And if it's not, I just go around and go straight. As you can see, this is a demonstration. Right there. There you go. It's very easy. It's very possible to do. Just look one way and move the other. Sometimes a door can spawn straight. If it does, that means that both of the other doors aren't blue, so don't go towards them. Just move around them. And there you go. That's the Seek Chase. Yeah. There's also coins in drawers, but coins don't really do anything other than give you knobs, which can also give you starting weapons. But I usually don't do well with those, just because I feel like it's a little cheating. I don't think it's bad necessarily. I just think it's a little too easy. That's why I don't really go for shops. I completely didn't know that Rush would spawn here. I completely thought he was gone, but whatever, we got through it. Don't go down that door. If you hear Rush, do not risk it. It could kill you, unless you're speedrunning, okay? That would be a good risk if you're speedrunning, because most of the time, doors like that, you could go through them, and they do have a drawer, a closet that you could hide in. But yeah. There's another monster out there called Ambush, which I will go through pretty quickly, but for right now, I'm just going to go through this key room, and we're going to find just the key, try to get through this. What I'm doing right now is I'm actually listening for the key, because if you listen, you can actually hear the key's glistening sound, and you don't have to waste time searching through drawers. Right there, I just found the key. It was on top of a drawer closet thing, so I didn't really have to worry too much. And there we go, door 47. We're coming up on door 50, which there's something special for door 50, which I will show you in a second. Okay, here is door 50. So, for this room, you're trying to find books, go around, and then find the paper, and then solve the code. Usually I go left first, and then go right next. The books do make a glistening sound as well, but they also pop out of different bookshelves, so you can definitely see them very easily. It is completely random whether or not you will find a book or not. None of this is guaranteed, so you're just going to have to find a book and hope that you can hear its glistening sound, just like the keys. Right now I'm just getting the paper and moving on to the right side, because the left side is a lot easier to search for books. And right there, I got really lucky finding a book there. It's actually not very common for a book to spawn there, but if a book does spawn there, then my route that I do usually works out most of the time. And yeah, I'm just waiting for Figure to come downstairs. There's actually a few safe spots that you can go through to avoid Figure from hitting you. I abuse those spots a lot. But basically, next to the stairs, both of the stairs, there are safe spots there, and there's also a safe spot all the way down in the big door. It's actually not too much of a safe spot, because there is a chance that Figure could come down to that doorway, but it's very, 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 very low chance that he does. Also, another tip is that you always want to go in one direction or another if you're a teammate, because if another teammate follows you and the Figure is trying to chase after you, and there's no, I already know that there is not two closets next to each other anywhere on this map. So you want to make sure that both your teammate and you are spread out to find the books. Another thing to note is don't leave your teammate behind and open the door before him. If you do this, the figure will chase after everyone and pretty much kill everyone. So you want to make sure that every single one of your teammates is at the door before you open it. Right now I'm just solving the code. Right now it was 69077. So I'm just solving the code. 69077. Press the green button and you are done. And that's pretty much how you get past the figure. It's kind of easy once you get through it, but it's also one of the hardest parts to get through throughout this entire game. And yeah, in about 2 minutes though, my my recording would corrupt for a little bit, and we're just going to switch to the second recording that I had when that happens. And another lever room. There's actually a huge spawn area. There's a bunch of different spawn areas that you can go through to find the lever, but for the most part, you just kind of search through and find the lever. You'll find it eventually. It's taken a while to find a lever for some of my games, but for the most part, I find them pretty quickly. So don't worry too much if you find a lever door. Worry a lot if you find a lever room which is dark, because those rooms are terrifying. Also, dark rooms are extremely annoying. That's all I have to say. I'm not sure if I said this yet, but Screech will make a psst sound. If you hear that sound, look behind you in all directions and make sure you find him. And right here is where my video starts to corrupt. So we're going to go over to the second video that I made. And luckily this one did not go through any different issues. And there we go. Another dark room, and finally, door number 69. Haha, funny. Now we're going through these vent rooms. If you didn't know, these vents are completely safe from rush and another monsters known as ambush that I haven't told you about yet. But I will in a moment, because I have actually encountered him in this run. If you are a speedrunner, please use pills for that whole hallway area. That area is really annoying and takes a very, very long time to go through. I'm pretty sure it's even even longer than the other hallway area. So please use pills, because, whew boy, it takes a while. Unless you don't have that many pills, and you want to save them for something else. And here's Rush. What I thought was Rush, anyway. For some reason, lights will flicker, for no reason. Yeah, I have no idea why they added this, but for some random reason, lights will flicker just for the ambience. I don't know why, because it's like really annoying to have to go to a locker only to realize that Rush didn't even spawn. So here I am, just taking the key, avoiding that area. If you are not a speedrunner, please check that area, because that has some really useful items that you can use. I'm pretty sure this is another vent room. Oh, no, it's not. I thought I saw the door boarded up. I didn't even realize that the Rush was coming there. I'm pretty sure past self didn't realize either. And we're going through another dark room. This dark room, if you have a flashlight, please use the flashlight on that room, because you can actually check if one door is open and one is not. That was the lights flickering. I'm gonna go back into the closet now. If it works, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is another area where the eyes happen. I just sit here for a little bit just in case. And then I start to realize, going up, and there's an eyeball. Again, as I said before, if there's eyeballs, do not worry about flashing lights, because they will not happen. Rush cannot spawn in one of these rooms, which is really good, but another person that can spawn is Screech, and Screech is really annoying. So please check behind you at all times when you're going through a dark room. And here we go, the second rush, or second seek, sorry. I always get the names confused. For this one, it's just going to be the same corridors for like 5 different ones. So I'm just doing the same strategy as I did before. Look one way, move another. And there we go. By this point, you're probably already done with the seek chase, because that area is very easy to move through. For dark rooms like these, also use your flashlight, because it's very useful. And we're heading up on door 100. Now, for door 100, there's a trick to skipping the entire the entire figure thing that you can do. I did not do this trick because I thought it would be more of a showcase on how figure actually works if you don't know the trick. Because I actually didn't do the mini game while on the first figure, level 50. Actually, some other tips for level 50 I forgot to mention is that if figure is not ultimately chasing after you, don't hide in lockers. Okay, so this is ambush. Ambush is a little trickier because you have to go out, then go back in if ambush is coming back. So once ambush leaves, go out, come back in when ambush comes back. It's a very easy cycle. And ambush kind of left me out here, so I was kind of safe. There is a chance that that could happen another like 5 or 6 different times, and if so, it's really annoying. But yeah, so if figure is not ultimately just chasing after you like full speed, do not hide in a locker, because figure only goes through things that are... Figure only relies on hearing. So you do not want to you do not want to hide from him. You just want to kind of move away. For this figure though, he can actually see. I'm not sure why, but he can see now, and so you do want to hide in a locker. There's a way to skip that, which is before the animation finishes. You can just go straight up the stairs, which I heavily recommend if you are a beginner. And for this one, you just want to click right click or left click, depending on which heartbeat it is. And as you just saw, I just passed the heartbeat minigame. And you want to wait in this locker until figure leaves the room, which you can tell if he makes like a closing door sound, which should happen pretty soon. Right there. And then he leaves. So you want to leave. You want to go up into the stairwell, which you can just do automatically. You want to go up here. You want to go into the elevator and grab the key. You want to go back down. open that door right there, and do the elevator power. The easier way to do this is the way I'm doing it right now, which is to do everything on and then turn off the ones that it says to turn off. For those who don't know, off the square that the square that is empty means off, and the square that means that is full means on. And so you just want to turn off the ones that tell you to turn them off. And you want to repeat this for 3 times, and then as soon as you are done with the third one, it just starts to do the little bar thing. Move away from the electric box and try to move your way back upstairs into the elevator. As you saw, I just messed up a little bit there. A little bit of turbulence, but I eventually figured it out. There we go. And you can leave that, go upstairs into the elevator. Figure will actually chase after you after this, but it doesn't really matter because you're done. That's it. That is the entire Doors game. I hope you enjoyed my walkthrough, and I hope it helped you during this journey. Yeah. Some other things to note that I didn't get to really mention is that Halt, Timothy, Jack, Hallway Jack, and Shadow are all other entities that I didn't encounter while going through that playthrough. Here is a few pictures of those, and a quick explanation of what they do. And here is a map out of the library and a full list of tips to go through while you're in level 50. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video, I guess.